back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my October and November beauty favorites. I didn't have quite enough products to review or, you know, that became favorites in October, so I decided to just skip out and then combine them all for the month of November. By far the most exciting thing that happened in November, and my favorite thing that happened in November, was my proposal, or my boyfriend's proposal to me, my engagement. My boyfriend of 9 years proposed. It was very exciting, very special, and I have never gotten so many comments about one piece of thing, like information on the specs of my ring. So I had Luke write me down notes, and then I also, I know a couple things about it. So this is a oval brilliant diamond. That's the cut of the diamond. It's an oval, it's brilliant. I think that's probably the only cut you can do to an oval. But I really wanted something that was kind of, hang on, we'll zoom in. I really wanted something that was chubby but elongated, so I really feel like just the shape of it is really beautiful. And I always wanted an oval diamond, so I'm just like, it is literally my dream ring to have this oval diamond, solitaire thin band. It is from Brilliant Earth. I knew that when he proposed because I have the ring box. It says Brilliant Earth. And then this, he said that the setting is the LED, but I actually went on the Brilliant Earth website, and the setting is actually the Petite LED. And I think it's a really beautiful setting. It's very elegant. I have a little bit of lotion on it right now, but okay, so it focused a little bit. I really like how the setting just looks like the diamonds floating there. Really nice thin band, and then those claw, like the claw clasps. I don't know what you would call those, but yeah, it is literally my dream ring. I am obsessed. I am like only really wearing this ring on this hand because I just like having my engagement ring. Anyway, moving into my foundation of choice ever since I got it. It's the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Foundation. I wear the shade number 16. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think what I like the most about this is the finish. It really sets down to a natural skin-like finish. I will do a full review application tutorial with this foundation as well, but can genuinely say it's been my foundation of choice for the past few weeks. It just performs really well. It's a very consistent wear. It looks amazing on camera and also in person without emphasizing anything that I don't want emphasized, and I really like it. I also do just really want to quickly touch on how the foundation doesn't need to be set with powder. It's pretty much self-setting, so you could go straight in with your bronzer, your highlight, your blush, and it's not going to cling and grip to the makeup in a weird way. Like, it's going to just look airbrushed and as if you did set your face with powder. So that's, it's just, it kind of does the work for you. You don't really have to do much. It's easy to blend, it looks good, it sets itself down. I was also loving the Patrick Ta for Face, the Major Headlines palette. I'm obsessed. I talked about this on Instagram. I love that pink shade, She's a Doll. That's the one I'm wearing today. It's not particularly the most like fall vibe. You'd think I'd go after this one, but I love how cool tone and bright pink it is, and how it just like makes your cheek look healthy and like bright and vibrant, and I'm a really big fan of it. You can really get the blush to look as subtle or as punchy as you would like. I'm a big fan of the Patrick Ta blushes. I think the pigmentation is right. They are extremely pigmented, but they're still easy to sheer out and blend or build up to full intensity if you wish. I've been wearing it every day since I got that palette, so it's great. In terms of highlight, I've really been liking another palette, and it's actually the bronzer shade that I'm wearing on my face today. It's the Nudegasm face palette from Charlotte Tilbury. Really nice. I love Charlotte's face products as well. I think they're always really wonderful, and I love the way that they give you that like kind of airbrushed, creamy look, despite being powders. So for the bronzing, I mixed the two shades, and then the same goes for the highlight. So I actually use all 4 shades of this palette, and I love the tone you get when you mix the two bronzers together, and then I like this highlight shade together. I mean, it really just gives you that like glistening sheen on the top of the cheekbone. Still really nice and subtle depending on how intense you build the powders up. But I like how you kind of get that like wet, glassy look on the tops of the cheekbones, and it's just a beautiful palette. I love Charlotte Tilbury face powders. I think they're really nice. I just think it's a really beautiful palette, and I'm excited because I like all 4 shades in the palette. So it's, you know I'll use them up. So in terms of eyeshadows, I've actually really been enjoying the Hourglass Curator 5 shadow palette. You can customize the shadows that you want to put in there. So I have mine. This is the shade specifically that I want to highlight. I did take a little bit of, let me, if I can get it out. I don't know how you remove them actually. Once you snap them in, okay. So I did take a little bit of the shade Koi, which is a matte shade, and I have that like in the crease and then the outer corner just to exaggerate it a bit. And then I used this one all over the eyelid, and I love this color. Did I break a nail? No, we're good. Okay, it's the color Ion. Stunning. Really makes a brown eye pop and glow. It's just beautiful. So I have Ion all over the eyelid, and it, again, like that like wet shine that you can get from some of these shimmer powders. I think it's so incredible, and I really love that color. I also do have a 5th shade. I have Air as well, which is like a matte bone shade that I really like, and I used this. It's not in the palette right now, so I still have it in here, but I used that right under the brow bone and then like a little bit on the inner corner of the eye as well. Really pretty shadows, and you know how I am about eyeshadow. I'm very picky, don't tend to love it, and I think something like this is a little bit more practical for someone like me who wants to pick the specific shades that I want to use without having to buy a palette that has a bunch of shades that I won't necessarily use. And I love these eyeshadow palettes that are slim and thin and makeup bag friendly. So I will actually use those shadows because I picked them. We are still absolutely obsessed with the Anastasia Brow Freeze Wax. I mean, I'm really getting down into this pot, especially when I look at it from the side view. I've hit the bottom in certain areas, and I use it almost every single, I mean, you know what? I was gonna say I use it almost every single day because I do it, like I use it every time I fill in my brows. But I've been wearing this on the weekends to brunch with no makeup, but just combing through my brows. It's incredible. I've never used a brow product like this that's so reliable and just can really give you any style that you want with your eyebrows. You just have full control with the shape and the way that your brows look, and I really like how it's industrial strength brow gel. I have a little bit of a wild selection of lip favorites this month. Like, I've got a decent amount because I actually wore lips pretty consistently. So 3 lip liner favorites. The first is going to be Wearable Walnut from Makeup Forever. A really nice fleshy nude. It's got quite a considerable amount of like a rosy tone to it. So again, just really fleshy, really nice for overlining the lips. Creamy, nice, you know, soft formulation. However, not the longest lasting. So if I wanted something that was going to last from, you know, multiple hours through eating, drinking, or, you know, going out, I was reaching for the Lancome lip liner. This is the Lancome lip liner in Idealist. A little bit more deep than Wearable Walnut, but still in the same color family. And this will set down to pretty much full waterproof. Obviously, if you put a gloss on top, it's gonna break down a little bit quicker, but this lasts for hours, and I really like the shade. Now, the last one is actually new. It's from Mario. This is the Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in Hue. Really pretty, softer nude, but again, I think especially when you see all of these side by side, they're all in the same color family, but these are the types of lip liners that I wear every day. You know what I mean? Like, I could even wear these shades with red lip colors and I'd be happy with them. I just think that these are a lot more practical shades for me personally, because lip liner is actually a product that I consistently use. I could not tell you how many NYX Nude Truffles I've gone through or how many Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nudes I've gone through. I use lip liner until it is like gone. So lip liner to me, I love having a couple different shades to go through. So I'll show you. We have the Wherever Walnut. That one's from Makeup Forever. And then we have the Lancome Idealist. And then this one on the very end is Makeup by Mario Hue. And then we have some lip colors. So I'll start off with the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is a staple from Fawn Beauty. Really pretty. I'll zoom you in. I'll do like a little reapplication. It's so pretty and just like the perfect everyday gloss. I have my lips lined with the Lancome lip liner paired. So this has been like my go-to everyday lip gloss. Like I put this in my everyday makeup bag and I love the formula of these lip glosses. There's also other shades that I like, but this is definitely the one that I've like worn the most. They're really creamy, really shiny, but they're not sticky. They feel really nice and lightweight as well. Really soft, delicate fragrance to the product itself. It's not overwhelming. I don't know if it's like fruity or floral, but it has a really beautiful soft fragrance to it. So it just smells nice without overpowering. You can see it on my lips right now and then swatched. You would think this would be too pink for me, but it's so flattering. I feel like I really like the way that this looks feminine and soft on my lips. Next one actually got tipped over. I wish you could have seen this when it was standing in my makeup bag. To see how much of this I've used is honestly pretty wild. It's the Tower 28 Almond Gloss. This is a milky chocolate brown. I really like the way that this one looks as well. Again, still will give you a little bit of color to the lips, but it's sheer enough that your own lip color peeks through, and I absolutely love this. I like mixing it with things, especially this one. This is Rose Meringue from Bite. This is a glitter plumping gloss. I really like the pink punchiness. I like how this one's like a rosy pink and it has a gold glitter to it, a really soft gold glitter. I would say if you like the swatch of this on my lips, I would recommend getting this now, because is it just me or does Bite discontinue like everything except the Agave lip mask? I feel like all my favorites from Bite get discontinued. So if you like the way this looks, I recommend getting it now. I might pick up a backup because I do really like that shade a lot specifically, but I feel like just like nothing from Bite stays. It always ends up leaving. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. Maybe it's in my mind. And then the last thing I did want to recommend is my favorite lipstick. This is Catwalking from Charlotte Tilbury. Really beautiful, soft, warm, almond nude. So good. So good. Perfect for every day. Nice creamy finish, not too matte, not too shiny. So let's move into some other random bits and bobs. I'm gonna get started off with the Le Labo Matcha 26. Obsessed. Smells so good. I've only had it for a couple weeks. Every time I wear it, if somebody smells it on me, I get a compliment. It has softness to it. So it is like creamy, almost like oaty, maybe like mimosa flower. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put the notes on the screen, but I don't even know what the notes are. So I'm just telling you, it smells very bright green and herbaceous, like fresh and leafy. And then it has like a creamy, soft quality to it. Does it smell like a Cha-Cha Matcha latte? No, but I'm saying like it has those elements of the brightness and the leafiness and then the creaminess. It's a really nice, unique fragrance. I can't stop smelling it. I absolutely love it. So again, I'll put the notes, but I'm telling you, when I smell it, it smells bright, herbaceous, very like lively, but then soft and creamy and just like really nice. Like it smells very good. You do get a lot of like bright green leaves from that. Honestly, sometimes with fragrances too, I feel like it is helpful to see the notes, but it's almost helpful to know how it smells to the nose without like saying the specific notes. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Okay, so one thing I really want to mention is an empty. This is the Space Wash Foaming Cleanser from Starface. I really enjoyed this. I think it's a nice, gentle cleanser. I really like Starface's vibe. It's like kind of obnoxious and I love that. But I liked this. I didn't have any issues with breakouts, and I really think that this is great at removing makeup. I was honestly surprised at how well this breaks down like the long wear brow gel, makeup, like eye makeup, long wear eye makeup, things like that. without being irritating around the eye area. So definitely would repurchase, but I have other cleansers I need to go through, and you guys know I'm picky. I don't like to have an excess of product. So next is going to be a product that I actually repurchased. This is my second tube of it. I wanted to fully get the vibe of this mask before I recommended it because it is more of a investment skincare item. It's from Exuviance. It's the Detox Mud Mask. This has helped my skin immensely. I've been struggling with a lot of texture just from having to wear masks again, and I feel like this mud mask has truly been able to take the gunk out of my skin to where my texture is improving, and then it also just helps dry up any of those juicy bits and bobs on the face. You know, like you don't really want to pop them, but the zip patches aren't really working on them either. I will do this for 20 minutes, rinse it off, sometimes do a second round, and then I feel like it's really helped to pull out a lot of the gunk, and then I'll go in and zip patch any of those extra pesky spots. But truly leaves my skin feeling purified without feeling over dried. And I mean, just the way it can shrink a, you know, spot in a short amount of time is truly incredible. In a matter of overnight, like I don't wear it overnight, but I'm saying like, you know, I'll put it on for 20 minutes and then the next morning the spot has really gone down in size, is absolutely incredible. And then it's great. It's really helped with my texture, and it's not causing any type of, you know, irritated issues or anything. I'm a big fan of Exuviance in general, but this was my second time purchasing that mask. I've also wanted to spotlight these one last time. These are just about gone. The Pureology Strength Cure Shampoo and Conditioner. I've been very consistent with this. I have other shampoos and conditioners in my shower. I reach for this 9 times out of 10, unless I'm doing like the Way Detox shampoo and conditioner. I brought these with me to New York for the whole entire week because I really did not feel like I could be without them. And I also ordered the value size of the shampoo and conditioner. I really feel like this is the first shampoo and conditioner in a long time that I've been consistently using and actually noticed results from. My hair is significantly less porous. I notice a significant amount of less breakage. I'm still noticing breakage, but I'm hoping that by using this consistently and then K18 as well, I can really help the health of my hair. 2 more things I really quickly want to touch on. The got2b Ultra Glued Invincible Styling Gel. I really have been liking this for when I do slick buns. I was not feeling it today because it is a process. You have to like section off the hair and like glue all the pieces down like that, and I just didn't feel like doing that today. But this is no joke. I think it's better than hairspray. I think you can really shape the edge of your hair and get it really nice and sleek. And then I can get those little baby hairs in the back of my head to lay down, as well as the little, you know, fuzzies at the top of my head. And then it just overall makes the bun itself look a lot more sleek. I oftentimes have little pieces of hair that are kind of like fraying out from the back of the bun. You've seen it in videos before. But if I'm going out and I really want it to look nice, put together, very tight, very sleek, I will run this all the way from the top to the bottom and then tie it up. It's like, this is a Pauly D's gel. I found that out. Me and my boyfriend started watching Jersey Shore again, and that is, sadly, that is why I got the got2b Ultra Glued, because his hair is so slicked in place, and I was like, but couldn't you use that for sleek buns and then get the, you know, the nice sharp edge? Like Pauly's hair has such like sharp angular edges, and I was like, you could do that but make it a sleek bun. Pauly D, but make it chic. The last thing I want to mention is the Luxe Unfiltered Santal Tan Lotion. I love tanning lotions that are the gradual ones that don't have any color to the lotion itself. You can see it is white, the product itself, so not going to stain your sheets, not going to make a mess. I actually received this. This is a purchase of my own, but I actually received 1 bottle as a gift from Luxe Unfiltered, and I liked it so much I used it up and purchased the 2nd bottle. So I'm a big fan of it. I think it's really nice and moisturizing. I love that Santal fragrance. I am that girl who still wears a Santal 33. It's one of my favorite fragrances ever, but I love that. It gives you a really nice, light, even glow, just a little bit of color, nothing over the top. They also have, Luxe Unfiltered also has just like a lotion with the Santal fragrance in it, and it's really nice as well. So those are all of my favorites for the months of October and November. So I really wanted to make sure that I could cover everything. But other than that, I will list and link everything in the description box. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye everyone.